Hello and welcome to the Paul Scoble Interviews. On today's programme we'll be talking to Sydney Cleat, who has just returned from an attempt to be the first person to Pogo Stick to the North Pole. Sydney Cleat, welcome. Hello. You've just come back from your latest attempt to Pogo Stick to the North Pole. Was this attempt more successful than the last two? Well, the first trip 2 years ago only got as far as the M1 as there was a problem with our support team's vehicle. Do you have a large support team? He's about 5'10". He's my mate Trevor. What was the problem with the vehicle? It was the alternator. Trevor didn't want to pay the garage for an expensive new one, so he wanted to order a reconditioned one. But reconditioned alternators for a 1992 Vauxhall Nova are difficult to come by, so it took 3 weeks to arrive, in which time my 2 weeks holiday from work ran out, so we had to cancel. How far did you get last year? We did really well last year. We got all the way to Franz Demon Land, but then we had to come home. Why was that? Well, it turned out that Trevor had got the wrong visa. Your support team seems to be a bit of a liability. Trevor's a nice guy. He's my brother-in-law. OK, sometimes he gets things wrong, but if I leave him out, it upsets me sister. So, how was this year's attempt? Oh, it was great. We actually got part of the way. On the first day, it was mixed. In the morning, there was a light northerly breeze, which helped us make progress, almost half a mile. But then in the afternoon, the wind changed to a strong southerly, so that by the end of the day, we were a mile further away from the pole than we were when we started. But I still saw it as progress, as we had actually travelled, albeit in the wrong direction. All we had to do was fix the direction of travel. The next 2 days were the best I have ever had in pogo sticking, which is why it was so gutting what happened. What happened? Well, the weather was great. Bright sunshine, no wind. The snow was smooth and crisp, so we made great progress. Almost 4 miles on the second day. I found it really easy to get into a rhythm. At times it felt like I was flying. The third day was great as well, until the afternoon when the sound of the pogo stick attracted a polar bear. Are pogo sticks particularly loud? The ones that we used in the polar attempt were modified by having a large sheet of plywood attached to one end. Otherwise, the pogo stick just sinks straight into the snow. The end of the pogo stick has to go in so that it can spring out again. And that's where you get your bounce. And bounce is the essence of pogo. Once you've attached a sheet of plywood to the end, you can pogo on snow. But it makes a loud cough lump sound. And that attracted the polar bear? Yes, once I saw it I wanted to pitch camp for the night, but our social media manager wanted to get a picture of me with the polar bear. Apparently we're low on followers on Instagram and he thought pictures of me with a polar bear would get us followers. You took a social media manager to the North Pole? It was Trevor. Anyway, he wanted to get a photo of me with the polar bear. He told me to try and high-five it. You tried to high-five a polar bear? I started pogo sticking towards it. I agreed with Trevor that it would look great, so I tried to be positive and brave. As I got closer to it, the bear reared up on its hind legs and it put its paws out in front of it like this, like it wanted me to high-five it. How did it go? Badly. I don't remember what subsequently became known as Themauling, but according to Trevor, I'm lucky to be alive. Has this dampened your desire to pogo stick to the North Pole? No, pogo sticks are in my blood. I will always be trying to pogo stick to the North Pole. I pogo, therefore I am. Sydney Cleat, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.